been a minute. Thought I wasn't gonna go back to the music, right? Thought I wasn't gonna go back to letting the music drop, right? New setting now. I had to move, I told y'all that. I live up on the mountains in nature right now, and I wouldn't have it any other way. And if you're ever wondering what I'm listening to, that's the sounds and the music of the DJ Job Big. Go check him out. That's Jabig, Job Big. But excuse how I look, man. No filters, no edits, no nothing. You know how I do on this channel. I don't ever tell y'all to like, comment, subscribe, none of that. It's the channel that's not in YouTube's algorithm. Because I refuse to change the name, refuse to change my subject matter. And that's how it's gonna be. If I grow the channel, if it doesn't grow, that's okay. If I can just inspire one person to become better, to become the best version of themselves, well then that's what I'm gonna do. That's enough for me. I may never hit 500 subscribers. I may lose subscribers, but the one thing I won't do is sell out and not stay true to myself. So where do I begin? Well, let's begin with this. I don't never ask y'all to like, comment, subscribe, none of that. You do what you want to do. Maybe it's for you, maybe it's not. If it is, pull up a seat, man. This is Jared, the 20-year recovering sex addict, 20-year recovering abusive sex addict. I love y'all, and thank you for tuning in. I know the music might be a little loud, but I gotta let it rock out now. That's what I do. So what I want to talk about early in the morning, it's like 7 o'clock in the morning. You know I never know what I'm going to say. I don't get on here and upload unless the inspiration hits. Well, this is no different. We'll talk about women, semen retention, and playing with yourselves, man. Y'all got to stop that. No matter how much I try to have people in my life, it doesn't go as planned. I left a long message to someone the other night, last night, because she just didn't get it. And I want to talk to the women right now because what I want to say to you is one of the most dangerous things out here is a man on his purpose. Is a man that does not objectify women. Is a man that's on semen retention. You know, I told one woman, I'm like, I don't get it. If I tell you, you look good today, if I hold the door for you, if I compliment you, that does not mean that I want to sleep with you. It does not mean that I want to look at you sexually. It does not mean that I'm hitting on you. It simply means exactly what I just said. You look good. Women misconstrue this all the time. I told another woman, like, woman, I'm on semen retention and I'm a recovering sex addict. So the mention of sex to me, what do you think I take that as? A compliment? It's a crush. It's an addiction of mine. It's something that I battled with for such a long time. If you just let things be and you be what I need you to be in that moment of time, which I've said to more than one or two women. I need a friend. I need someone who's going to support me in my endeavors, who understands the journey that I'm on. Y'all saw the picture I put up. Now that I have your attention, it's because fitness is such a big part of my life. And you know what goes hand in hand with my fitness? Semen retention. And when you're on semen retention, you don't notice boobs and butts and gyrating and all this crap that you see on TikTok, Instagram, and every other platform that I don't use. The only thing I use is YouTube, and I can barely tolerate this. I've said that before. But when you're on this journey, When you do have purpose, you notice all the imperfections in women because you're not steady looking at them, trying to sleep with them. There's no angles, there's no ulterior motives. Like I just said, if I tell you you look good, you look good. It doesn't mean anything more than that. But women don't understand that. I meet guys all the time and they don't understand. The guys that I do talk with and tell them about my journey and tell them stop playing with yourselves. Tell them, you should get on semen retention. It'll help you out in the long run. But battling lust and battling temptation is one of the worst things. It's one of the hardest things because you don't sin against others. You're sinning against yourself, your body. You open doors, spiritual spouses. I'm not the only one who talks about that. That lust, that temptation, what does the Bible tell you to do? The Bible tells you to flee from it, to run from it as fast as you can. You do not do battle with that. You can't. You're going to lose. I told one of my co-workers about this journey, and I told him, you gotta stop with that stuff. And I told him, there's a moment after you're done playing with yourselves, you're done looking at pornography, you open those portals, you open yourself for demons, for attacks. Well, after you're done, you feel a little bit of shame, right? That split second feeling of guilt, shame, and sadness. Don't tell me that you don't. I know that you do. Well, what if I told you that same feeling that you get after you're done playing with yourself is the same feeling I get after having sex? Which is why I refrain from it. Which is why I get on here and tell y'all that I'm the best version of myself when I'm not sexually active and living sexually immoral. But seldom do people realize that. Seldom do people realize what I'm talking about because you indulge in things that I just don't. It's a long journey. It's something that I've dealt with for a very long time. And it wasn't easy. But no matter how much I try to explain this, especially to the opposite sex, they misconstrue my lack of wanting a relationship and wanting to be sexually active as an indictment on them. That's the truth. But that's the furthest thing from it. I've told y'all on various uploads that the couple of women that were in my life that I didn't lie to them, and I told both of them that I'm the best version of myself when I'm by myself. Both of them took that personally. One of them I haven't talked to in a very long time, and I hope she's not mad at me. While the other one, I doubt understands either. But the most important thing for me right now in my life is my walk with God. And I will not break that walk for anyone, for anybody, for anything, for any amount of money, for any job, for nothing. I will never live on my knees for anything or anyone. I will always stand up for what I believe in. This is why I refrain from sex, and I refrain from living sexually immoral. And it also causes me to lose the people around me that say that they care. And I think this is also why God isolates certain people, certain individuals. Because a lot of people are called, but few are chosen. Few are willing to give up living in the world and to walk that narrow path. It doesn't mean that you're perfect. It just means that more times than not, you're probably walking alone. And right now, that's where I find myself. I would love companionship. I would love support. I would love someone caring about me. But I also know that that comes with strings attached. And whether they know it or not, even though it's not malicious, I know that there are ulterior motives. And I know in the end, someone's going to get hurt. That's okay, though. Because in the Most High, I trust. And whatever He has in store for me, I can't wait. In the meantime, I'll hold my Bible close. I'll hold this walk with God close. And I will not break it for anyone. This was a long one. As I look up at the counter and see 11 minutes, I'm sorry for talking. But I love y'all. This is Jared, the 20-year recovering sex addict, 20-year recovering abusive sex addict. And you know my slogan, discernment over delusion. Live and stand for something greater than one's own self-gratification. I love y'all. Blessings and have a good day.